All right. Well, I figured I wouldn't leave you guys one and done tonight. I said I was going to come back. I said I would. Um, I was laying down. It's the usual fucking song and dance. Let's see. Why is this quality so bad? Hey, hold on. I'm not happy with this right now. Give me a minute. Beautiful. All right. Not sure why the quality sucks so much, but we're here. We're out here. Yeah, so I was laying down. Same old. Haven't been able to sleep much. So when that occurs, I like to hop on here. I like to talk to you guys. Um, helps me go to sleep. I'm not saying you guys are boring. That's not what I'm saying here. Um, I'm saying more so along the lines of you guys kind of relax me before I go to bed. Hold on. Let's see something. What the fuck? There we go. All right. Anyway, figured we'd do one more little discussion before I hit the hay for the night. MMA, what's up, man? How are we? First one in here. I'm doing all right. I just, like I said, I couldn't really sleep, so I figured I'd hop on here and do another discussion. I think we had a really good talk before, and I'm a little bit upset with myself that I ended it so soon. I was kind of obsessed with getting a workout in, and we were having a really good talk about things like life things, like good shit, and I liked it. I was having a good time, so I figured, I was laying down. I probably shouldn't have taken fucking pre-workout as late as I did, so I'm a little bit buzzing. Type shit, what's up, bro? How are we? I'm at Gatorade Zero. I'm trying to get my electrolytes up. What's going on, man? You got a run in? I did a little bit of a run. I ran. I was stretching out my shoulder and stuff. I run with my shirt off, so that's why I'm wearing the same shirt from before. I don't know if you noticed. So I went and took a shower. It's all good, brother. I took a Zyn 30 minutes ago. Good shit. Kalu, what's up? Nice hat. Thanks, Themans Braden. I appreciate that. Oh, the man's Braden. Wait, the man's Braden. I appreciate that. How did I just botch your name so bad? That was terrible. Who the fuck? Like, the man, what? That was horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Um, let's see. I went to a shuffle meetup tonight and met some new people. Really good vibes. It's awesome, man. Shuffle meetup. Where, like, I know I've seen your videos where you shuffle, man. Huh? You good? Yeah, I don't know. That was really bad. It's a little late. I guess I can't read. I've started to learn when talking to you guys that I'm not the best reader on the planet, but I try. I try my hardest, trust me. But that's sick, man. Like, how'd you find that? I know you're a big shuffler type shit, but how do you find like a shuffle meetup? How does that happen? Is it like in the paper or something? Is it like some Craigslist shit? But we were having a really good talk before about things, and figured, like I said, hop back on, do a little another discussion, so like maybe I can relax before bed and go to sleep, or maybe you guys rile me up and I never go to sleep. I gotta remember, I learned a valuable lesson in the first stream tonight. Don't eat while you're streaming. I ate a protein bar while I was sitting here, and it's fucking chewy. It's like one of those like it's got peanut butter in it. It's too chewy. I was trying to fucking stream and talk, eat and talk, and it just didn't work out. So there will be no more eating on stream from me. If I am live, I'll be live paying attention to you guys, and that's it. So yeah, that's that. What was I gonna say? So we talked about a lot of things earlier. We got into some real deep shit before. Like we went into I made a video today. If you haven't seen it, check it out or don't check it out. Whatever you want to do. It was at a park and some baddies. I went to two of the meetups with my old coworker friend that tapped me in. I like that. I'm sure, like, honestly, shuffling such like anytime you see those videos on YouTube, it's usually like some baddie shuffling. So that's good. That's a good way to That's smart. I think you're going right to the head of the snake, and I think that's smart. But we were talking about shit. Like I made a video earlier about like the superintendent in Oklahoma fucking like talking about putting a Turning Point USA in every school and how like that's insane and how that just can't work. Found out the guy ended up resigning because like that's just crazy. I used to eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast, bud. You eat pieces of shit for breakfast? Great movie. Fucking little Billy Matt. Billy Matt. I'm an idiot. Happy Gilmore. My bad. I haven't been on your streams in a while, bro. Don't worry about it. Type shit. Don't worry about it. Comrade says New Jersey Jets. Wow. Never heard that one before, man. But whatever. Listen, I get it. When you look at a guy like me, you see somebody who's born and raised, lives in New York. You're jealous of everything I have. I get it. Like, the happiest thing in the world, the best thing about me is that I'm a New Yorker. I live in the greatest place on earth. And you see my Jets hat, you want to go, oh, New Jersey Jets. Nice. We get it. The Jets play in New Jersey. Makes sense. I understand. But guess what? New York market. It's a New York tri-state area. But type shit, never apologize, man. I understand. Life gets in the way. Oh, here we go. There's only one team in New York. Listen, I'm on Long Island. The Buffalo Bills, if I went to go to a Buffalo Bills game, I would have to stay in a hotel. So that doesn't work like that. DJ make my day. Thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate that. Wow. I don't know why that sub alert's like hot and cold. Sometimes it comes on, sometimes it doesn't. But DJ make my day. Thank you. But the Bills are the only team in New York. Yeah, the Bills are Canada's football team. All right. No, he's good. Yeah, comrade. We're just talking shit. We're good. Nah, me and him we're going back and forth. He's good. We're fucking around. If you want to talk shit, we can talk shit. We can fuck around. It's never any hard feelings here. I know Josh Allen's going to ruin my life for the next fucking 5-6 years at least. Trust me, I'm not sitting here. I talk shit about the Bills because I know Josh Allen is inevitable. I know that Josh Allen is my new Tom Brady. That's the problem. But what was I going to say? I feel like I was going to rip a lot of things. Oh, you know what I was going to say? So I was talking about this the other day, right? How there's all these streamers nowadays, and my algorithm's so cooked because I'm such a fucking degenerate. There's all these streamers nowadays that they do the shit where they like there's a bunch of like streamers that go to casinos and shit. Like there's a lot of like gambling streamers nowadays. Can't believe my Packers lost to the damn Browns. Yeah, that's brutal, man. It happens. Long season. So like I get these guys like Bretsky and Vegas Matt and all these people that pop up on my fucking feed all the time now. And I look at it and it's such a dangerous thing. Like, it's something that every time I see it, every time I see somebody pop up and it's like, oh, like, this streamer, like, there's a streamer. Bro, I fucking shit myself? What do you mean you shit yourself? The hell do you mean? When it pops up, it's like, what? Like, so basically what it's doing is these people, they like put all this money into slot machines, and a lot of the videos they put up, they're winning, right? Like, I guess there's some that they lose, there's some that they win. But I feel like it's like molding such a bad thing. Because every time I watch one of these videos, every time I watch Bretsky, every time I watch anything, like, I know right away, I know the only thing I want to do is hit the fucking casino. And I don't do it. Like, I've never, like, I've done, like, the last time I went to a casino was like, I don't know, 3 months ago. It's one of those things. It's such a bad thing. And I almost feel like it's, I know these companies, there's like companies like SpinQuest and shit like that, like Stake. And I feel like there's no way that these guys are spending all this money in the casino. They go every single day. They have to be getting like funded by the casino because it's such like $1 billion industry. Having people glorify it, go in, spending all that money, doing slot spins for like $150. There's no way. It's not possible for anybody to live like that and like make money off of a YouTube salary. It's just, it's fucking crazy. Like, with the amount they gamble. It's insane. I know you're talking about that black dude who went bankrupt for gambling, and his chat would donate him $100 just to waste it all. I don't even know who that is, but that's actually kind of funny. Like, it sounds like a great idea. Just have chat tell you how to gamble, but I don't know who that is, but like I know Bretsky and I know Bluff and Vegas Matt, but I just feel like it's creating a whole generation. Like I saw some kid who literally quit his job. There's a guy who quit his job and like he's trying to become like the next fucking Bretsky, and I'm like, you need to be funded. Like if you're gonna do something like that, you need to either have like billions of like hundreds of millions of dollars, or you have to be funded by some company that's just trying to get everybody to fucking gamble their life away. Yo, Jason Shank, what's up? It's funny but sad as fuck, but he begs for his chat to donate. Yeah, that is kind of sad, but like, I don't know. I think if you do it as a hobby, like if you could do something like that and you can go into a casino and go, guys, chat, like I need $100 to go gamble, like because when you do it through Streamlabs, you do get the money right away, but it's like there is a part of it that like it is sad because obviously somebody like that, you know, it almost seems like he's kind of desperate and just needs, but it's such a hot and cold thing because the videos are incredibly entertaining. Like I think it's great. I think it's funny. Like, you know, it sets off like those endorphins that make you want to go gamble without actually going to do it. But then there's people who, you know, they do it. They watch these videos and they become like obsessed with it. Like they become obsessed with all these casino games, and it's like, I don't know. I just had a weird fucking feeling that like all these companies like they've fully tapped into people's addictive tendencies. And I'm probably gonna make a video on it soon. Not yet. There's so many agendas, man. No, for sure. It's absolutely the agenda of like companies, like I said, Stake, SpinQuest, all these companies that like allow you access. Even all the you're preaching and absolutely right, dude. Even all these like companies like FanDuel, DraftKings, everything. They're fucking criminals at the end of the day. All they're doing is like DraftKings. Oh my god, bonus! Like, hey, you get a boost if you do a 5-leg parlay. Guess what? They know you're not hitting your fucking 5-leg parlay. It's companies like that are like criminals. All they're doing is like taking advantage of people. Like that would be like Budweiser or Bud Light or one of these companies. Like, oh, you get like your first beer free or some shit. Like, I don't know. I don't even know how that works. Like, that's not making any sense. But it's fucking nuts, dude. Every time I see one of those videos, I'm like, there's somebody stupid enough out there that's gonna go. Every company is just pushing things for money, cheap product for most money possible. Absolutely. No, you're right. Like I said, the gambling stuff is so bad. Like, especially like there's certain states, like I know Massachusetts, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, New Jersey at least are 4 states that you can play these casino games on your phone. When'd you hop back on? I'm late, dude. I hopped on 15 minutes ago. You're good, goated. You didn't miss much. You know all these companies that like you can gamble right on your phone. It's like it's so unbelievable to me that this isn't like legislation and shit. Like and that goes into like my whole idea of like the government's never really looking out for you. Like this has so many layers to it. I'm just gonna run with it. All right, just bear with me. So basically, like these companies are able to, like FanDuel, DraftKings, they have these online casinos that you could play blackjack right on your phone for like money that comes right out of your bank account. I do see a lot of people trying to be like content creators, but copying all the famous ones. Exactly. It's exactly what goes on, especially with like the gambling stuff. And don't get me wrong, I like to fuck around. I like to gamble a little bit, but like you have to be careful. And with all these companies that like it's right on your phone, you're able to just like it connects right to your bank account. Go on DraftKings, you could bet $500 on a hand of blackjack right now, and like lose your money. NBA quite literally made a rule for gambling. What do you mean? But what I'm saying is, the reason that I say this is the government, like these guys aren't looking out for you. Like if there was any sort of real legislation, any sort of real representation, these fucking companies would not be able to put a gambling, like you shouldn't be able to gamble right in your hand. Even sports betting, none of it, because it's so fucking insane to me. Type shit, you are right. Wait, the half court shots don't count as misses on the stats. Oh yeah, that's fucking crazy. You're right. Like full court heaves, but it comes down to it where you have these people, like you have like here's why, because the government gets the taxes now. That's why the taxes. If you win anything in gambling, it gets taxed. Obviously, the government has to be getting some sort of cut for whatever these fucking sports books are taking in anyway. It's such a fucking bad thing, and the fact that gambling is so accessible nowadays is the worst thing ever. And I'm like I said, I think I'm gonna make my video on it tomorrow. Like I'm trying to do daily videos Monday through Friday. Like I said, today was my one on Turning Point USA and being in schools in Oklahoma. I'm trying to find issues to talk about. The government is a business that no one wants to admit. 100%. Goated. That's my biggest problem. That's the biggest issue I have with government, other than the fact that the two parties are ripping each other apart. Well, in a way, the reason they're ripping each other apart is because they all want their pockets deeper. Loving the videos, by the way. Appreciate that, Goated. Yeah, you know what? All I'm doing is I come up here and shoot the shit. I just, go on my fucking rants and, who knows? It's free fucking... It's free watch hours without sitting here, which... Honestly, I enjoy sitting here and talking to you guys far more. Like, I like the live stream aspect, but gotta dip our fucking... We gotta get our pockets deeper in every direction we can. But I fully prefer sitting here and talking to you guys and having, an open forum like this. This is so much more fun to me. Talking to you guys and having, instant feedback. But yeah, I think the gambling thing, that might be my video tomorrow. I think that's good. I was just thinking about that because the video, I just before a Bretsky video popped up and I started thinking about it. I'm like, this is so bad. This is just brainwashing. And like I said, all these companies, he's funded. I know he works for SpinQuest, which is a company where you could gamble right on your phone. Yeah, this is better. I'm glad you're doing the videos though. Yeah, Jason, I will 100% always be streaming live like this. I'll do this forever. But I figured, maybe just to speak my opinion without really a dialogue, maybe get a little bit more viewership here. It's kind of just a way to suck people in a little more. But I prefer this. This is talking to you guys is the best part of my fucking week. Pretty fucking pathetic, am I right? But I'm gonna be here a little bit, probably about another hour. But yeah, so what's that? What else we got? So the gambling stuff. Trying to think what else I've been thinking about. I don't really have much else. Now, this is legit La Passion. Oh, you listen. I'm passionate about this shit, man. This is I like to just shoot the shit. For me, this has always been about creating a space of just people having a fucking talk. I'm not saying I'm a lonely person by any means, but for sure, just being able to get on here, just turning my camera on, turning the microphone on, and being able to talk to a group of people, it's great. W ball knowledge, yeah. I mean, well, even going back to your half court shot thing, you see with these sports books, especially the NFL, the NBA, and the problem I have with the NFL is every time, I just feel it's rigged all the time, and it might just be because I'm a sore loser, but there's so many occurrences that have happened recently. Flo, you get the reference? I don't know. La Passion. Did I miss something? Wait, fuck. I don't have ball knowledge. No. I was gonna say he didn't talk anything. Shit. Batista? The wrestler? There's no way when billions of dollars are on the line, the NFL won't tilt the games in any way. 100%. Oh, Dexter. I never watched Dexter, but I should. Goated, I'm 100% with you on that. There's just no shot. It's absolutely no way. Because there's just too much money around. Especially these companies, FanDuel, you can bet on FanDuel right in the Meadowlands. You can literally use FanDuel right in the Meadowlands. There's the NFL, the partnership with these gambling companies. There's absolutely no shot that things haven't happened that would wet everybody's beak. That's why I always check. There's a website that I I always check right before game time, right? Like, I check immediately before the game starts. I believe 100% the NFL completely rigged games for the Chiefs. Dude, there's no way they didn't. Because their biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, with all the eyes on them, they knew that they were going to get, like, worldwide eyes on the Super Bowl if Taylor Swift was there at the game for Travis Kelce. There is no doubt about it. There's absolutely no way they didn't have the agenda of making sure Taylor Swift was at the Super Bowl. Even the NFL's official Instagram account changed its bio to something about the Chiefs, like pro Chiefs, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like this is so ridiculous. Like, Breaking Bad had me locked into. Breaking Bad to me is the best show of all time. Unbelievable show. Two elite choices. I've never seen Dexter, but I love Breaking Bad. They wanted Taylor Swift to bring in viewers. Once they got to the bowl, they didn't give a shit anymore. Exactly. Yeah. No, I agree. Houston, every episode was a banger, except the fly one. I mean, the first season of Breaking Bad is tough, but, like, once you get through that, it's the best. Like, everything pieces together. It's unbelievable. Yeah, I think the NFL is going to do some more shit with Taylor and the Chiefs, maybe a Super Bowl marriage. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that. I don't think at this point they're still locked in all that. And dude, do you see that on my arm? Dude, I put this cream on my arm and it fucked me up so bad. I think I'm allergic to it. I got a little, I got like a little rash from it. I've been using a different cream. Fucking horrible. The first full season is good, but it gets so much better. I remember that, man. It was actually the Jets game in 2023 when Zach Wilson played his ass off. They said something like undefeated with Taylor and yeah. Their exact thing was in their bio. The Instagram bio for the NFL was the Chiefs are 2-0 since they became Swifties. I remember that. And I'm sitting here like, the fuck? This is the NFL's official account. Who greenlighted this crap? Like, the NFL is supposed to be completely unbiased towards anything. There's not supposed to be any sort of issues like that. Like, nothing. I remember that. Mixed martial artists, because, like, obviously I'm a Jet fan. And I remember that game vividly because Zach Wilson now played Patrick Mahomes so brutally. It's crazy how I think Breaking Bad is the most well-written piece of media ever. The way it portrays human emotions with Skyler and Walter's split. I mean, for fuck's sake, they made everyone genuinely hate it. Yeah, she's split with her fucking husband who was cooking meth, and everybody hated her. It was unbelievable how well they put that together. I'm with you on that. I also I think Better Call Saul is as well written as Breaking Bad is. I would almost go as far to say if Breaking Bad didn't come first, Better Call Saul is almost a better show. I think, like, it's up there. They're both unbelievable. Shows that take real life concepts of both types of everyday living styles in these shows is amazing. Unbelievable. Orwald's decent into madness and Jesse gaining more knowledge. And yeah. Hank's battle with sanity. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the whole, like, brother-in-law being a DEA agent and being obsessed with this guy trying to find him when he's right under his nose the whole time is so unbelievable. Like, it's absolutely insane. Like, him thinking, like, obviously he's out there, like, R.I.P. Mike, bro. He was one of the best. Yeah. Yeah, that was a cool concept. It was awesome. It was awesome, unbelievably well written. Like, obviously, like your brother-in-law, it's his brother-in-law who, like, thinks, like, Walt doesn't have a bad bone in his body, and the shock in his eyes when he realizes that Walt's the guy he's been chasing the whole time. Fucking crazy, dude. Unbelievably good show. I think, to this day, like you said, in terms of, like, writing, it was the most well-written show ever. Like, it's the callbacks, everything piecing itself together was so good. Everyone says Hank's so stupid for not realizing it. It's actually insanely realistic because you never suspect Walt, who he assumed was a loser and would never do anything. Yeah, Walt, who was dying of cancer, who, was a high school science teacher, you never would have expected it. Never. It would have never made sense that Walt was the guy he was looking for. It absolutely, like you said, Hank thought Walt was just some loser that, like, some nerd. Walt's a badass. Yeah, he was just a nerd to Hank. Hank. Yeah, Eisenberg, yeah. Badger, Skinny Pete, and Huel doing fuck shit the whole time and being one of the only ones to survive. Skinny Pete, yeah. I mean, those guys were so good. Like, those background characters were so fucking funny. I think, you know what episode, what callback really got me was when Jesse found the, can't forget Bill Burr's cameo. You can't. Bill Burr's cameo is crazy. I forgot about that the second time I watched the show, and I was like, holy shit, that's Bill Burr. I completely forgot. I was surprised twice on that. Walt's descent from innocent chemistry teacher to complete psychopath meth kingpin is the greatest character arc ever. 100% agree. I don't think anybody's ever had a better character arc. It's not even close. I thought Gus's character was great. I don't think there was a bad character in the whole show. Bill Burr was goated, wasn't just a cameo, it was a whole character. I mean, just him bopping up, it was very cool to see. Like, seeing him in a different light like that. But I don't think there was a bad character in the entire show. Nothing was ever forced. It always remained realistic. Yeah, it's not like they they literally found a character that could not have been more perfect for Bill Burr. Like, it was never forced, like you said. But just everything about the show, like, every single fucking character was perfect. Perfect, like, to a T. You know, Saul Goodman, like, Better Call Saul, like, fucking, just like a quirky weirdo, I mean, not weirdo, like, the quirky, real piece of shit lawyer. Even the bad characters like Marie were still incredibly well written and filled. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, 100%. The movie El Camino afterwards felt a bit forced. I didn't even watch that because, like, I kind of had an idea that was just going to be terrible. I thought Better Call Saul was also as well written as, like, you know, you see the arc of Jimmy McGill turning into Saul Goodman. I think it was so good. I didn't watch it either. I was never going to watch it. I didn't want to ruin Breaking Bad after all that. For me, Better Call Saul was perfect right after Breaking Bad. You know, it really pieced everything together. It made you see, like, you didn't miss much. Yeah, you didn't. Oh, yeah, you call him Jello. I might swerve in the corner. Whoa, whoa. But, yeah, no, I like this little Breaking Bad talk we got here. This is fun, different. I'm not going to lie, seeing Walt at the end of the show rotting in Alaska was really emotional. Yeah. It was tough, but... SGA, what's up? You know what it is? What was it? New Hampshire, right? Or Vermont? Was it New Hampshire or Vermont? Which one? Which one did he go to? I'm chilling, SGA. I think it was New Hampshire. I almost just started an electrical fire in my room and I have a ton of explosive fireworks. That would not be good. It was one of those states. I think it was Vermont. No, it was definitely New Hampshire. It was 100% New Hampshire. But fuck, man. That brought chills to me when he, like, ugh. Hep. I've always wondered. I work out with a personal trainer 2 days in a week. Nice. You know what I've always wondered? How easy would it actually be to pull something like that off? Because basically those guys were able to go into witness protection without actually going into witness protection. Like, I wonder how easy it would be to just, like, pull something. Not that I'm looking to do it. I was genuinely left in shock when Todd popped that kid for absolutely no reason. That was one of those moments you were like, holy shit. Todd was a fucking crazy character. You know what's crazy, Goated? Is I watched Breaking Bad first and saw Todd and how nuts he was. And then you ever watch Friday Night Lights? I watched Friday Night Lights later. And Friday Night Lights, the guy who plays Todd, Jesse Plemons, plays, like, Saracen's best friend. And he's the nicest fucking guy on the planet. And it's like, holy hell, this kid's got, like, so much, you know, he's got so much, like, range, dude. I did the same thing. I was like, wait a minute. Like, this is the same guy I saw shoot a fucking kid. Like, now he's, like, helping his best friend get through school. Jesse Plemons, yeah. He's unbelievable. I gotta rewatch Breaking Bad. I will at some point. When you first get to know he's insanely nice in the show. Yeah, and then he just turns. But like him in he's Landry fucking what's his last name? He's Landry in Friday Night Lights. It's a TV show, SGA. It's a really good show, by the way. If you ever want to watch like a good sports related show, Friday Night Lights is so good. Problem is the actual football play in the show is so ridiculously unrealistic. That pisses me off. I don't know about you. Like when you watch a movie or a TV show and it's sports and the people don't look like they know what they're doing, that pisses me off. He seems so innocent, then all of a sudden he pulls out the Glock and fucking murders an innocent kid for no reason, but it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. He wasn't like Mike too. He was a bully in like Mike. Can you tell me the plot of Friday Night Lights? It's basically you follow around a coach of a high school football team and all the people in the community. It's a high school football team in Texas, and like all the things they go through in their personal lives, and then how it like goes to the football field. It's a really good show because they made sure to show him as a completely loyal beyond any cause, even to his Nazi uncle. Yeah, no, it absolutely added up perfectly. It made so much sense. It was exactly what the character needed. But yeah, it's a good show. I highly recommend. If you've never seen Friday Night Lights, it's a good show. If you like sports shows, Kyle Chandler and Connie Britton, yes. Kyle Chandler's an awesome actor too. I've seen him in other things, but like him as Coach Taylor, he'll never be anything other than Coach Taylor to me. Like that's forever Kyle Chandler is Coach Taylor in my book. Like best part about Breaking Bad is how perfectly they ended it. They ended it at the right time. You know, they were trying to extend it. I'm pretty sure AMC wanted more seasons, and like Vince Gilligan was like, absolutely not. It ends here, which is great. That's just art. Art at its finest. It would have ruined the show if they tried to extend it. But Friday Night Lights is a fictional show about high school football in Texas and how much of an impact it has in their culture, etc. Yeah, exactly. It really is. It's a really good show. If you've never seen it, like Friday Night Lights, I don't think I've binged a show quicker than Friday Night Lights. Like literally, like the first time I watched it was so good. Jesse Plemons was in the movie, like Mike. Yeah, he was. No happy ending, just real ending. You know, it was as real as it gets. It was perfect. Like you didn't know what to expect. There was no way Walt was living happily ever after, but it went exactly how it should have. I think one of my favorite scenes in the whole show is when Walt goes back to his house and like the house is condemned, the property's condemned and shit. And he sees his neighbor. I think like obviously everybody knew who he was at that point, and like when he comes back to fucking New Mexico, it was so like that to me was one of those chilling scenes that like I'll never forget. Best part when Hank was getting Walt Jr. some pussy and Walt getting him drunk. Yeah. An unexpected ending. Yes. And the neighbor just drops the grocery bags. Yeah. Perfect. I think that's the best scene. Jesse Plemons is married to Kirsten Dunst. I did not know that. Wow. And the house is fucking abandoned. Crazy. Yeah. I mean, of course, Walt like completely distanced himself from everything. It's unbelievable. I was expecting Walt to escape scot-free and live to tell the tale. Yeah, that would have been cool, but wouldn't have made sense. He couldn't possibly have lived scot-free. He couldn't possibly have gotten away. Hello, Carol. Yeah. I couldn't remember the neighbor's name. And to think everything would have been fine if Walt's dumbass didn't leave the book on the toilet. If he didn't leave the book on the toilet and didn't say what phone to his wife, everything would have been okay. But yeah, if he just left that book in a safe space, Walt would have got away. Top 5 sports movies of all time. Great question. Miracle. We're going to go Miracle, Major League, Remember the Titans, Mighty Ducks, the D2, the second one, Sandlot. Walt's ego was always his downfall. Oh yeah, it was. Walt's ego was absolutely. He thought he could get away with anything. Space Jam's a good one, but I. What about when Walt has sex with Fiona before? Yes, of course. Rookie of the Year is a good movie. Even if Walt didn't get drunk at the dinner table and start spilling that Gale wasn't the guy. Yeah, true. There's a lot of things. Sandlot to me is it's one of my favorite movies ever. Sandlot to me, like the only reason I put Sandlot behind um Major League for like my favorite baseball movie is because Major League is just such a fucking classic and it's so funny. Like I'll take Major League over I take Major League over Sandlot just because it's so good. But Sandlot is a true American classic. Angels in the Outfield. I like Angels in the Outfield. It was a good movie. I don't think it's a top sports movie though. Hit the baseball in the wall we need. More Than a Game too. More Than a Game's a good movie. I'm trying to think of other sports. You know what's a very underrated sports movie? Miracle. Yeah, Miracle's my favorite movie of all time. Field of Dreams is a good one. I had a tough time leaving that off the list. You want to know like a sports movie that I saw, and like it's so good, but I don't think a lot of people know about it. There's a movie called The Scout, and it's with Brendan Fraser. It's about this guy. It's such a good movie, but it's about like this. It's about this scout that he becomes in like he becomes on bad terms with the New York Yankees. So they send him to like this random fucking like town in the middle of Mexico. Like they literally send him to like the worst place to go scout players, and he finds literally the greatest baseball player of all time. It's a really fucking funny movie. Benchwarmers is good. Major League, Sandlot, Moneyball, Field of Dreams. Technically Billy Madison. Well, technically Happy Gilmore. Basketball movies? Basketball. If I had to say like my favorite basketball movies, you know what, SGA, I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of Hoosiers. I don't really like that movie. I didn't like it. I don't know about basketball movies. But if you ever get a chance, the movie The Scout is a really good movie. It's really fucking funny with Brendan Fraser. It's just the whole plot of it is so funny, and then he goes and finds this guy that's like, shit. What's the one with St. Vincent St. Mary's? That's a good movie. I don't even know. Coach Carter. Basketball. Great fucking call, Jason. Basketball is such a that might be the most underrated sports movie of all time. Yeah, SJ, that's The Scout. Basketball, if you've never seen basketball, you have to go watch it right now. You're right. I can't believe I even admitted that. That might be on my top 5 list. Basketball is so fucking funny. It is, oh my god. I saw you said basketball. I was like, yeah, well, what about basketball? Yes, basketball. Dude, that should have been on my top 5 favorite sports movies. I might kick one off for that. I'm not even joking. That movie is one of my favorite movies of all time. Basketball. Go, did you see it? SGA, you guys ever see that movie? MMA? It is so fucking funny. It's with the two guys, basketball. From the two guys, it's the creators of South Park. I can't believe I forgot about that movie. It is so goddamn funny, dude. It is like, it's too good. It's about like these guys who they invent a game. They invent a game that's a mix of baseball and basketball solely because like they weren't athletic enough to beat these two guys in a game of basketball, and it becomes like this massive sport, and like it's a professional league. It's so good. Does Rocky count as a sports movie? Yes, absolutely. Basketball is a 1998 American sports comedy starring Trey Parker and Matt Stone as two slacker friends who invent a hybrid sport combining baseball and basketball. Yeah, Joey Diaz is in it. You're right. It's so fucking funny, dude. It is so good. Like, it, it's just like it's a lot of slapstick. Yo, Fight Night Frank, what's up, man? We're talking sports movies here. Rocky's the best sports movie. Then Rocky's up there. Hear me out. Hear me out. That movie and I laughed my freaking ass off watching that movie. It's so freaking funny. Here's the thing. I'm gonna say something. I don't think the Rocky movies are that good. Hand up. They're good. They're good. Don't get me wrong. They're solid. I don't think they're elite movies. I think people put Rocky up far too high. Yes, I do think Rocky's overrated. It's a great movie, great movie, fine movie. Got nothing wrong, nothing against Rocky. I don't think it's one of the best movies. Nice hat, thanks Sparkplug. Appreciate that. Listen, I can understand some takes. Goated, that's fine. You listen. I'm sorry if I ruined your childhood here, but that's just my opinion. Creed pretty good too. Creed's not a bad movie. Creed's not as good as Rocky, but that genuinely might be the worst, most abysmal. I don't think it's an elite movie. I think they're good movies. I like the Rocky movies. I don't think they're elite. Invincible's an all-time most Anthony Richardson like take ever. Damn, that's some harsh words from Goated. Yikes. Talladega Nights. Talladega Nights is a great movie. That's true. I'll put Talladega Nights in the conversation. I love Rocky. Listen, I think a lot of people love the Rocky movies. I just didn't. I wasn't a big fan. This is like one of my favorite shirts, by the way. Right before this fucking St. John's completely ruined everything. Big East champions. I bought it right outside the building, right when they won. Awesome. Awesome night. And then the Johnnies fucking fell apart. Name my fantasy team in one week, Shake and Baker. That's great. It's a great name. I want to go fast. Happy Gilmore 1, Death Knot 2. Happy Gilmore 1 is one of the best movies ever. One of the best sports movies. It's up there. If you're not first, you're last. I'm not going to read that last word. Dude, all those like Will Ferrell movies. Like, it's amazing how many like ridiculous concepts they came up with him for him. Like the figures like Blades of Glory too. Blades of Glory, technically another sports movie. Great movie. So like unbelievable. Shake and Bake with nope. It's funny. I was actually Ricky Bobby for Halloween a couple of years ago. I actually wanted to be Cal Naughton, but they didn't have the suit. The suit was more expensive. I would run up and down the Philadelphia steps because I'm in love with that movie so much. I've been to the Rocky statue. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool little monument. Jason Shank. It's nice that they encapsulated it. The Italian Stallion. Caddyshack. I like Caddyshack's a good movie. Dodgeball 2. Dodgeball 2. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, hell, Bobby. I was drunk when I said that. You could be second. Yeah, that was such a good dude. When they're in Applebee's. Oh, my God. Hell, Bobby, I was high when I said that. Dodgeball is good. Dodgeball is really good. You know what I never understood about Dodgeball? Like, the thing about Dodgeball is, like, the games were too fast. Like, the fact that everybody only got to play, like, you just went out there, like, they'd do all these entrances, you'd go out there, then it was just one game, and, like, of Dodgeball. Like, it should have been, like, a best out of 3. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like the whole plot, like, the structure of the tournament. I look at shit like that. I just felt like the structure of the whole tournament didn't make sense. What was the crippled guy's name? Crippled guy. And what? Oh, Patches O'Houlihan. Dodgeball. Yeah. You can dodge a wrench. You can dodge a ball. Yeah, Patches O'Houlihan. You ever seen Southpaw? I have seen Southpaw. It's a good movie. You know what's crazy about Southpaw, Goated? Didn't they, isn't that the movie they filmed it, they filmed the whole movie, and they did everything in reverse, and then they just flipped it? Like, all they did was, they changed the effect and flipped it? Patches, yeah. Top 5 comedy movies? Good question. I'm trying to think of movies that I laughed my ass off to. To me, the Naked Gun, the original Naked Gun movie, is one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen in my life. Borat, to me, to this day, Borat is so fucking funny. Step Brothers. The Hangover, the original Hangover, the first Hangover movie. And You know what? I'm Superbad's great. I have a tough time. I love 40-Year-Old Virgin. That's a pretty good list there. Superbad's good. You know what? I'm gonna go Borat, Hangover, Step Brothers. I'm not gonna throw The Naked Gun on there. Even though it's really funny, it's just old. Um, Borat, Step Brothers, Hangover. Um, the Dictator is really funny, but I don't think it's. I don't think it's on my list. Um, Superbad is up there, but I would say 40-Year-Old Virgin and Superbad. But Borat to me is the funniest fucking movie I've ever seen in my entire life. Nothing that I've ever seen. The only thing that came close to me, like where I was dying laughing, was the Jackass movies. And I don't really put that in the same conversation because that was just a bunch of skits. Like to me, the Jackass movies, I saw Borat in the theaters. I saw Jackass in the theaters, and both movies, like I felt like I couldn't breathe. I was laughing so hard, like literally I couldn't even like. I felt like there was not enough air in the fucking room for how funny those movies were. Borat is genuinely the most times I've ever laughed at a movie. Oh my god, the running of the the funniest comedy scene that I maybe have ever seen, dude. You know what killed me in Borat when he walks in the hotel when he's in Atlanta and he's talking to those guys and he walks in the hotel and goes, "What's up, Vanilla Face?" Like, I knew it was coming and it still like absolutely crippled me. I was crying. "What's up, Vanilla Face?" To the fucking guy at the hotel. Oh, God. And then like just the whole movie, like that was the scene I was about to say. I think that was like the funniest scene in the whole fucking movie. Had me crying. But like, yeah. Oh my god, dude. Like the fact that Sacha Baron Cohen hasn't been like shot yet is so unbelievable for all the different things he's done. That man deserves like so many fucking prizes. You ever watch the Ali G videos? Yeah, the Ali G show. Yes, back in the day, like the amount of things that guy, Sacha Baron Cohen, does not get enough credit for how insane he was. You want to go crazy? He was the original fucking content farmer, I think. Like he was the original like these people that do like Instagram, like where they go around and do all that shit. He was the original Sacha Baron Cohen. Or the scene with this in the seminar with the women. Yes. Oh my god. Or when he has dinner with like the fucking he has dinner with like the governor of what Alabama or something. He is. He literally is the OG. He's like the OG Speed, and Kai Cenat. Yeah. He had like dinner with like the Alabama governor or some shit, and literally told him that his wife is disgusting. Like, what are we? How? The national anthem scene was really good. Yeah, you couldn't have gone to a more patriotic American event than a rodeo, and creating and hitting the Kazakhstan national anthem like. Oh, I still all the other countries are run by little girls. Like unbelievable. Ron Paul. Yes, the Ron Paul interview was so good. Yeah, I think I have to rewatch it too. Holy hell. I haven't seen that video in so long. That was not the Of course, no, I know it wasn't the Kazakhstan national anthem. I know it's not the actual anthem. But like but just even saying that out loud, and I know obviously then he started singing like those he just like ad-libbed the whole thing, but like you like Reese's? Oh no. I think I just got fucked. They should change it to that. I mean, that was so good, dude. What did Oiler just set me up for? I don't know. Oh god, it's like I might have to go watch Borat tomorrow. Like I might that might be like the only thing I have on my agenda is going to watch Borat now. Cuz holy shit, man. It's no joke, without a doubt the funniest movie ever. Yeah. You ever try you try the new ones that are mixed with Oreos? It's not bad. I tried it the other day. Dude, they hate him in Kazakhstan. I know. Well, because he went there and filmed everything, and they like, oh, he made this place look so bad. I'm watching Borat after the stream while I go to sleep 100%. Who got the Diddy oil? Not here. I love the line from the movie Borat when he says, "What? Yeah, what's up, Vanilla Face?" Holy hell, crazy, crazy shit, dude. Um, like I said, Ali G was like the original like I Show Speed. The Oreo ones aren't in Canada. Ah, damn, that sucks. They're good though. Homework assignment for tomorrow to rewatch Borat. Do it. What was I gonna say? Fucking what other funny movies are there? Borat is fucking controversial. Oh, extremely controversial. The amount of different people that sued him. Dude, how about those guys? He got in the RV and those guys were like what the fuck? One of those guys said something like supremely racist, like or sexist or something. Have you had the Yes, I have. Like what did the guy say? Like one of the guys in there, like on the RV, the college kid said something, and it was like he thought that it was a documentary in Kazakhstan or something, and then all of a sudden it's like the biggest movie in America, and there he is. I forget what he said. It was something really bad too, but there was that, and then obviously like Rand Paul and all these people suing him for like, bro. I remember the one time we got weed Oreos. They looked exactly like normal ones. Put them in a bowl together. Let's see the results speak for themselves. He said something about Israel killing Kurt. Who did? Sacha Baron Cohen? It's 20 grams of sugar per cup. Yeah, once in a while it's not bad, but like, I don't make a habit of eating Reese's. The big cups are insane, dude. The thing is, I love Reese's peanut butter cups so much that like anytime they make a variety, like they make the one with like the Reese's pieces in it, like the lava, I always have to try it because I'm like, let's see how this is, and like, it's usually never better than the original. I low key got some crazy stories I didn't realize until I hop on these streams. Too bad my life boring as fuck right now. Reese's Pieces ruin it. Yeah, no, I don't like the Reese's Pieces one. The original, honestly, you know what I do like a little bit better than the original? The white chocolate ones. I think those are really good. I think white Reese's are the best ones. Like that's my opinion. But other than that, like any sort of like, the caramel cup, all that shit that doesn't my brain can't keep up right now. We got to eat the Hershey's bar. You got to do what you got to do. You guys ever go to Hershey? White chocolate is a certain mood. I just like I prefer it. I think it's a better taste. You guys ever go to Hershey Park in Pennsylvania? You ever be there? You ever go there? We should have a Borat watch party. Yeah, maybe one of these days we'll do that. Did you know that Bobby Lee was in The Dictator? I did not. But how is the big cup with pieces legal, like 42 grams per cup? Well, Euler, you know what's crazy? And you know what I always think about? I live in Maryland. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I mean, I guess the East Coast people have been there. I'll go back to my Hershey Park thing in a second. Where our watch party would be sick. We could do that. Euler, you ever look at how much sugar's in like a bottle of Coca-Cola? Like, that's the craziest shit ever. You think 42 grams in a Reese's peanut butter cup is crazy? Fucking a bottle of Coca-Cola is like 66 grams of sugar. Mountain Dew's like 70 in just one bottle. It's nuts. I don't drink anything like that again. I would never drink anything like that. Are you a fan of white or dark chocolate? Definitely white. I prefer white chocolate over dark chocolate. 7-Up has like 80 or some shit. I think Mountain Dew Baja Blast has like 77. I didn't realize 7-Up had 80. But anyway, here's my Hershey Park thing. I've been to Hershey Park like 3 or 4 times, right? And like, it's one of those things, you go the first time, it's a great time. Every time you go after that, it's kind of like, all right, this isn't like, this is a little bit overhyped. But every time I go to Hershey Park, there's one thing I notice, and it's one thing that doesn't make any sense. I thought Amish people didn't use electricity. I thought Amish people staved away from electricity. Why are there always so many fucking Amish people there? And I'm not saying the Amish people shouldn't be allowed to go. Like, live your life. It's just like I feel like that defeats the whole concept of what they believe in and what they do. You know, I've never understood it. Every time I go there, I'm like, there's a million fucking Amish people here. Like, don't they? Aren't they trying to like live a life away from electricity and stuff? Like, I thought their whole point of like living in their own society was to keep like diseases away from themselves. Like, never made sense to me. Let's see. Oiler 93, you better hide that big cup. Oh yeah, yeah. I've been to Hershey Chocolate World. Nice. I like one large Dunkin' coffee drink. I forget which kind has 120. Yeah, it's dude. The craziest thing on any menu. You ever look up the Oreo milkshake at Baskin Robbins? That thing, the fact that they would even make that in a large, it's like I forget how much sugar it is, but it's so much sugar that it could probably kill you. There was a death there this year. Some kid was walking on the monorail track. I don't think he died, Jason. I think he was fine, but he was just walking on the monorail. Would you rather enjoy three normal cups or one giant cup? It's practically useless. I think either way, it's the same thing. I guess three, you feel like you're getting more out of three. Bro, I was in the Lancaster market and there were Amish people using credit card scans. I mean, I think they've like modernized a little bit. I think like it's gotten to the point, and I don't think they were ever just like, hey, we're not going to use any technology. Oh, the death in the wave pool. Okay, okay, I didn't know that. I agree that Amish people go. I know the Amish communities are different per state village. Yeah, no, it's just nuts to me. I'm like, I mean, obviously, like I understand now more about the Amish in terms of like it's not that they just live without electricity or anything. Like they live like simple lives without like in their own life, but they venture out and do shit. I just thought it was crazy. I'm like, wait a minute, aren't you guys supposed to be like? Aren't you guys? Did you guys come here in like a horse and buggy or something, or did you take the bus? Like, Weird Al ruined their aura. Yeah, he did for sure. So did Vanilla Ice. I think Vanilla Ice was originally an Amish man. Hershey Park is a family theme park in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Theo Vaughn had an Amish male on his podcast recently. They are incredibly interesting people. You ever see the video of the guy who had those Amish guys like build a deck and it took them like one day? It's a job that like would usually take like 2 weeks. And there's only like 3 of them. Like they've tapped into like efficiency. They know there is no fucking group of people that know efficiency more than them. Weird Al the Goat though. Weird Al's great, but I'm pretty sure Vanilla Ice was also an Amish. I think he grew up Amish, didn't he? Am I wrong about that? Maybe I'm wrong. No, I'm looking it up. I think I'm wrong about that. I could have sworn there's somebody famous. It might have been Weird Al. I thought it was Vanilla Ice too. Celebrities who were Amish. Well, Milton Hershey himself was Amish, apparently. I'm looking it up. Here's a famous Amish person. Mini-Me, Vern Troyer. Did not know that. Apparently he was born Amish. Let's see. Theo Vaughn has been diagnosed with autism and ADHD, and he lost his hearing in 2023, making him fully deaf. He's fully deaf? Theo Vaughn? Bro, I'm trying so hard to pursue the career that I want. I can't find the extracurricular opportunities to support it. I can't find any internships. What are you looking to do, Goated? They're all college level internships. You got scammed by some knockoff fortune cookie with that fact. Yeah, it must have been a fucking Snapple fact. Apparently Vern Troyer, born Amish, didn't know. Learn something new every day. But Goated, what are you trying to do? I think the big cups came in only like 1 to 2 years ago. Can you send me a 49ers Noggin Balls hat as a special gift because I've been supporting you and you would mean the world to me? Um, if they ever sponsored me, yeah, sure, I would do that. But how is Theo Von deaf? Yeah, I don't think he's deaf. There's no way, right? Sample fact is funny. Sean Alexander expecting his 14th child. Yeah, he's trying to outdo fucking Antonio Cromartie and Philip Rivers. Yeah, Goated, that's a tough one with sports journalism and stuff. Honestly, I would just keep looking. There's gonna be something out there for you, I'm sure. Do shit like, do you have like a school newspaper or anything? Do you have like anything in terms of that? Like, because that's good. That's good work. Like maybe talk to your. Here's an idea. Talk to like your counselor or something, or talk to your principal or something about like maybe writing articles for like the teams or something. I don't think it's a bad idea. A lot of people, especially in my community with my high school, I think people would be interested in reading like articles about what the high school teams are doing. I wish I lived in New York because John Boy huge on internships. Yeah, John Boy's huge on internships, but like I've heard John Boy's not a company you want to work for. I'm probably getting in the paper by mid-year. Nice. Can't run up numbers by spraying seeds in random. Oh no. Look at your sources. Do you have some sort of guidance or assistance or internship? Join clubs. I'm trying to get one at my local paper, but I don't know. I mean, the thing about John Boy is like, yeah, they do a lot of internships, but like, it's fucking grueling work. I think like like I said, if you go to your principal or something, go to like a guidance counselor, and just see if they would be like all right with you writing some sort of school paper or like some community paper of some sorts that like, or for the school website, like maybe if your school has like a social media presence at all. Like every time a team wins a game, if you're there, you could cover it and write a story about what happened. My dad knows Lucas Giolito pretty well. Wonder if he has connects that near here. Maybe he does. You look good without shades. What? What the hell? What are we doing here? No, I think like that could be the most basic way to get into it because then you automatically can say you have experience. I think. I know in my community, yeah, I'm going to try to talk to my counselor. Try that. Because I know if, like, my high school, if they did something like that, if they had something where it's like, hey, like, the girls' volleyball team beat so-and-so, here's the story, I'd probably click on it and read it. I think it's a good thing. I'm glazing you. Appreciate that. My college resume looking hella bare. Yeah, I mean, the college resume stuff is a little overrated, but I don't think that's a bad thing to do. I'm about to go to sleep, y'all. I'm probably going to sleep in a little bit too. Not yet, but we got some time. But I think like, writing for something, doing any sort of thing where it's like you're doing the journalism, then you could put that in a resume and you could send that to people. You could send that to companies that are looking for interns. I think it's a great way to get your start, honestly. That's just what I would do in your spot. You should bring guests on. I've thought about it, SGA. I tried it one night, and it didn't really go very smooth. Maybe at some point. Maybe I think when I get like super chats and shit like that, I'll probably do call-ins and stuff like that. But it's just hard because you bring people on, you don't know who you're bringing on, and I've done it with TikTok, where you bring somebody on and like they try to take over the whole show and they try to like. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. Is anytime I did it, is like people would come on and try to make it there, and I'd be like, whoa, what are we doing here? Yeah, SGA, definitely. You can come on when the time comes. Literally, all you need to do is go to a community college for 1 year and get a 4.0, which is easy at community college. You can transfer to most schools. MMA is right about that. Your resume, like it's easier to get into schools after you've done 1 year at a community college. Like, if you don't get into your dream school and that's your, like, big thing, go to a community college. Because, like, it is a lot easier to get into wherever you want to. You know me, do you want to? I'm not doing it today, SGA, but, like, yeah, sure, I'll have you on at some point. What do we got? We are an hour and 4 minutes in. I'm probably going to do, like, another 20... half hour. I'm gonna stream earlier tomorrow. Friday night stream. We're definitely fucking kicking it tomorrow. I gotta see what my night looks like. But let's see. Can I fucking tough it out? I don't know. Yeah, guys, I think I'm just gonna hop off for the night. I'm fucking shot. I'm gonna go to bed. Appreciate you guys. Tomorrow, probably around 7, 8 o'clock.